You look good on camera. I don't look good on camera. I do see I look like I'm a reflection in a spoon or something. It's never great, is it? Look at my hair. It's like a little Mohican.
Hello, Jimeoin. Whereabouts in Australia are you?
I am in Noosa at a caravan park, recording the last episode of my show, Waltzing Jimeoin.
Fantastic. That's a good place to be. No, not many restrictions.
Just going to show you outside.
Yeah, show me
around. These are caravans that don't look like they're going anywhere, to be honest.
Now, let's talk about your exciting new show, Waltzing Jimeoin.
Well, I decided to, during the first lockdown in Melbourne, we're on to number 6 now, but the first big, it might be number 2, actually, number 2. The big one, I was allowed to go for a walk, and I walked past the caravan, and I thought, no one's going to be touring next year. No one's going to be going overseas. So I should do a show in Australia, and people will be staying at caravan parks. And then the show got up, and then the pandemic had passed. But luckily, it's all on again, and we're all back in lockdown. So you'll be able to watch it. Starts this Sunday at 4 p.m., I think, on Channel 10.
Wonderful. And how much camping is actually done during the tour?
We did camping. We stayed on a yacht in the Whitsundays. That was nice. Where else did we stay? Yeah, we did a little bit of camping. We camped one night, and then we glamped the next. We'd go to the caravan park, and we would stay and do a show to the people at the caravan park, because we had to do the shows outside, and they were a captive audience. They didn't have to go far. Some of them didn't even leave their caravans. They watched out the window.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, it's a really good concept when people can't move around much at the moment. Where did you visit, and where was your favourite place?
I went to Taona, and I enjoyed that. And then I went to the furthest up is Early Beach, and then we went to the Whitsundays. And the Whitsundays is divine. It's a real, and we had a yacht, and we just sailed around there. So that would have to be Fraser Island. I enjoyed, even though at the end of the day it's just a big beach.
I watched the first episode where you were with Akmal. You guys are long friends. Was he a travel buddy?
Well, we've done years of that. We used to tour together for a good, 10 or 15 years. So it's very easy to do a TV show with someone you know really well. You kind of just sort of like, you totally forget the camera's there.
Yeah, I think that's when I watched the first episode. I felt like I was almost eavesdropping on you both, because you are such good friends. And especially around that campfire scene. I mean, campfires are great for deep and meaningfuls.
Aren't they?
And you guys got a bit deep.
Yeah, well, that's the idea of it, isn't it? Like, a campfire, that's what it's all about. Going camping is really just that thing where you sit in a circle, and then you get mesmerized by the flame, and then you just sort of have these conversations I like to hear.
Yeah, and who else did you travel with, and who was your favorite person?
Who else have I traveled with? Akmal was easy. I have Emma Zamet, who's a comic from Brisbane at the moment. She's a great fan. Who else? Jacques Barrett. I can't tell you who my favorite is. That would be, someone that I'll get told off when the other ones watch it.
Who was your least favorite? Did you have any dramas? I mean, you learn about people when you travel with them. Was there anyone that was a bit of a nightmare?
No, it's only, it takes 3 days to record an episode. So, we're always doing fun activities. So no, it was all fully enjoyable. You're not getting any gossip from me.
Damn it. What are you enjoying about Noosa at the moment?
Well, I have to go into lockdown. I have to fly back to Melbourne, so I'm just trying to absorb it as much as possible. I've been in the sea surfing. I've got a little bit of sun. I don't know if you noticed. I might get rid of this beard, because I just grew the beard for the TV series, because I wanted to look like that waltzing Matilda character.
Yeah, like a
whose real name? Do you know his real name? His real name is Andy, I found out.
There you go.
Andy laughed, Andy sang, Andy.
Very good. Yeah, you're very good at the guitar. Do you play that song all the way through?
Yes. It's a good song, actually. It's a beautiful air to it.
Yeah.
The trick to Waltzing Matilda is to know that it's up and down. Everything's up and down. Up jumped down came the jump buck, up jumped the swagman, up jumped the squatter, down came the, so one is up and the other one's down, and that's basically, then it's quite a simple song.
It's a bit like everyone at the moment with COVID. Do you have any jokes to cheer people up during this time?
Any jokes? Yeah. What's the age group? Who's listening to this? I normally I like telling jokes. I did the last lockdown. I did a gag a day, but I've sort of got to the end of all of them. I don't know. I can tell one for a kid. I like this is my favorite kids joke at the minute. What's a pirate's favorite letter?
What? R?
It's not the R. It's the C.
That was a good guess.
It's right? Sweet, isn't it? Like, kids love it. I love it.
Well, what's next for you? You've got this show happening. Do you miss having your own show you did back in the 90s? And how have things changed for you? What's next for you?
Well, I was trying to look. There's a few people moving around in your newsroom at the moment. I don't know if you're aware of that. Must be a very busy day there. Or they must be aware that you're on camera and they're just sneaking below shot. I thought everything with what's going on in the world been a busy newsroom, but it's not. I totally forgot what your question was. I don't know if I was even listening. I'm just
freaked out now, but my Zoom background is moving. But what's next for Jimeoin?
What's next? Well, I'm supposed to go to the UK, and I think I will because I don't think there'll be any work here. So I'll go to the UK for something to do.
How hard is it to be a comedian in the world that's so politically correct? I mean, do you go through your jokes and make sure you don't offend anyone, or?
No. I try to do things in good humor, and I try to have a laugh. And I think anytime there is a joke, it's always understood that I'm having a joke. It's never really come up for me offending people. I've never really worried about that. There'll always be somebody offended, even with the pirate joke. There'll be some sort of, I'll have annoyed someone with that one, but no.
Yeah. Probably.
No, to be honest, it doesn't really affect me. I just do my act and my things.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about skinny dipping as well. Is skinny dipping something that you do, or was that kind of a spontaneous?
I do, yeah, I do. There's something really liberating about just being naked in the sea, isn't there? I don't know what it is. Just that, when you go to the swimming pool, and then you get your underpants wet in the water when you take them out, and then you decided not to wear them, and that feeling when you were a kid of just, that freedom of having no underwear on, it's just nice.
So how do we watch Waltzing Jimeoin?
Well, it's on free to air, I believe, Channel 10, 4 p.m. on a Sunday, starting this Sunday, running for 8 weeks.
Well, fantastic. We'll have to watch that. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, and get you back to your busy newsroom behind you. They're all waving at you. I don't know if you noticed.